When it comes to health, most people think about food, exercise, or maybe even sleep. But true health starts with understanding your body system, the very organs that keep you alive every single day. Two of the most important parts of your body, which often go unnoticed until something goes wrong, are the brain and the heart. They are like the control tower and the engine of your life. If one fails, the entire body struggles. Today, we're going to break down what the brain, the heart, and the lungs really do, the science behind how they work, and most importantly, how you can take care of them to live a longer, healthier life. Let's start with the brain. Your brain is about 3 pounds of soft tissue, yet it holds over 86 billion neurons. These tiny nerve cells communicate with each other through electrical and chemical signals, and that's what allows you to think, feel, move, and even breathe without effort. The brain is divided into different parts. The cerebrum controls thinking, memory, and learning. The cerebellum helps you with balance and coordination. And the brainstem keeps automatic processes like breathing and heartbeat running. You can think of your brain as both a supercomputer and the CEO of your entire body. But here's the catch. Your brain is extremely sensitive. It needs oxygen and glucose constantly, and it depends on good blood flow to stay healthy. When blood supply to the brain is interrupted, even for a few minutes, cells start to die. That's why strokes are so dangerous. Taking care of your brain is not optional, it's your lifeline. So how do you take care of it? First, feed it right. Your brain thrives on omega-3 fatty acids, which you can get from fish like salmon and sardines, or from walnuts and flax seeds. Whole grains keep your blood sugar stable, giving your brain steady energy. Dark leafy vegetables, berries, and even dark chocolate are rich in antioxidants that protect brain cells from damage. Second, keep it active. Just like your muscles, your brain needs exercise. Reading, solving puzzles, learning new skills, or even playing an instrument helps keep those neurons firing and builds what's called cognitive reserve. Basically, backup pathways that protect you from memory loss as you age. And then there's rest. Sleep is not just rest, it's repair. When you sleep, your brain clears out toxins and resets itself for the next day. Cutting down on sleep is like skipping oil changes on your car. It may work for a while, but damage is building up inside. Adults need 7 to 9 hours of good quality sleep each night to allow the brain to recover. Now let's talk about something equally powerful, the heart. Your heart is a muscle about the size of your fist, but it works harder than any muscle you'll ever train in the gym. From the day you're born until the day you die, your heart pumps without rest, beating over 100,000 times a day and pushing about 2,000 gallons of blood through your body. That blood carries oxygen and nutrients to every cell, and it also removes waste products like carbon dioxide. The heart has 4 chambers, 2 atria, and 2 ventricles that work in a perfect cycle. Valves open and close, making sure blood flows in the right direction. Think of it like a pump with precise timing. When the system works well, your body gets what it needs. But when the system is stressed by poor diet, lack of exercise, smoking, or high stress, the heart weakens. High blood pressure can damage arteries, cholesterol can clog them, and eventually the heart has to work overtime until it fails. So how do you protect your heart? Number 1, watch what you eat. Too much processed food, sugar, and unhealthy fats cause damage over time. Instead, aim for a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and healthy fats like olive oil and avocados. Fiber from whole grains and legumes helps lower cholesterol naturally. Number 2, get moving. The heart is a muscle, and exercise keeps it strong. Just 30 minutes of brisk walking, cycling, or swimming 5 days a week can cut your risk of heart disease almost in half. Exercise also helps manage weight, lowers blood pressure, and reduces stress hormones that strain the heart. Speaking of stress, it's one of the most silent killers. When you're constantly stressed, your body releases adrenaline and cortisol, which make the heart beat faster and blood vessels tighten. Over time, this wears your system down. That's why relaxation techniques, deep breathing, meditation, or even spending time with loved ones are not luxuries. They are heart medicine. Another major part of heart care is regular checkups. High blood pressure and high cholesterol are called silent killers because you don't feel them until they cause serious damage. A simple check at the clinic can tell you your numbers and guide you in making changes before it's too late. Prevention is always better than cure. Now let's move to another vital organ, the lungs. Your lungs are your body's air supply system. Every breath you take brings in oxygen, the fuel that keeps your cells alive, and removes carbon dioxide, the waste gas that would poison your body if it built up. On average, you take about 20,000 breaths per day. Inside the lungs, millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli exchange gases with your blood in less than a second. This oxygen then travels through your bloodstream, feeding your brain, your heart, and every single organ. But here's the truth. Your lungs are constantly exposed to the outside world. Dust, smoke, pollution, and even viruses all pass through them. That's why protecting your lungs is critical. Smoking is the #1 enemy of lung health, not only causing lung cancer, but also leading to chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, or COPD, which makes breathing difficult for the rest of life. Even secondhand smoke can damage the lungs of people around you. Avoiding smoking entirely is the single best gift you can give your lungs. Exercise also plays a huge role in lung health. When you move, you breathe deeper, and your lungs expand more fully. This increases their capacity and efficiency. Aerobic exercises like running, swimming, or cycling strengthen both the lungs and the heart together. Even something as simple as brisk walking can make a difference over time. Another powerful tool is breathing exercises. Deep breathing, yoga breathing, or even taking a few minutes daily to inhale deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth helps clear out stale air from the lungs and strengthens respiratory muscles. It also lowers stress levels, which, as we said earlier, benefits both the brain and heart. Lung health also depends heavily on your environment. If you live in a city with high pollution, try to avoid heavy outdoor activity during peak smog hours and keep indoor air clean with good ventilation. Staying hydrated also helps keep your airways moist and clear, allowing your lungs to work more efficiently. And just like with the heart, checkups matter. If you ever notice persistent coughing, wheezing, or shortness of breath, don't ignore it. Early detection of lung problems can make treatment much more effective. Now let's connect the three: brain, heart, and lungs. Think of them as a triangle of life. The lungs supply oxygen, the heart pumps that oxygen through your blood, and the brain uses that oxygen to function. If one corner of this triangle weakens, the others begin to fail. That's why a holistic approach to health is so important. You can't just focus on one organ and neglect the others. Taking care of your brain, heart, and lungs together means giving your body the foundation it needs to thrive. So the big takeaway is this: health begins with awareness and consistent action. Eat foods that protect your brain, strengthen your heart, and support your lungs. Move daily, sleep deeply, breathe fully, manage stress, and never take your body for granted. Because when you understand your system, you can truly live in a way that keeps it strong for the future. Your body is an incredible design, but it only works as well as you treat it. Care for it today, and it will carry you through tomorrow. If you found this video helpful, make sure you subscribe to HUGIAINO 360. Subscribing keeps you connected to more life-changing health tips, and it helps us reach more people who need this knowledge. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family, because good health is better when everyone around you enjoys it too. Your support means everything.